Hello, my dear students, grade 3. Our lesson today, lesson 98. Open your book, page number 133. Today, let's review perimeter and area of rectangles and squares. Okay, directions. Solve 5 of the problems below for a challenge. Solve all of the problems. The first one, here we have a rectangle. It has length with 8 meter and width with 5 meter. We want to get its area and perimeter. We know that the area of rectangle is length times width. So we will length equals 8 times 5. 8 times 5 equals 40 meter square. Okay, perimeter of rectangle, we will add all side lengths of this rectangle. So we will add 5 plus 5 plus 8 plus 8. 5 plus 5 equals 10, 8 plus 8 equals 16, so 10 plus 16 equals 26 meters. This problem, here we have a square with side length 7 meters. We know that in the square all sides are equal in length. So this side length equals 7 meters and this is 7 meters and this one 7 meters. So the area of square is side length times itself. So we will multiply 7 times 7 equals 49. We must keep the timetable. Okay, the perimeter of the square is length times 4. Add all side lengths of the square. So we will multiply 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is equal 28 meter. Here area 48 meter square. This problem, here we have a square. We don't know the length of its side, but we know the area. It's area 25 and perimeter 20. We know that the area of square equals length times itself. So we want two factors or two numbers. The product of them equals 25. So what times what equals 25 from timetable? Yes, 5 times 5 equals 25 meter square or square meter. So the length of each side is equal 5 meters. 5 meters. Here square meter, so unit is meter. We can get the side length from the perimeter. The perimeter of a square is length times 4. So if we divided 20 divided by what? Equals 24. Sorry. Length times 4 equals 20. So 20 divided by 4 equals 5. So the side length equals 5. At this lesson, we will review how can we solve division problems. At the first term, we know that how can we divide division problems. We worked on two different types of division problems. Division problems, types of division problems. We know two types. The first one is called sharing problems. And the second one is called grouping problems. At the first one, we know the total number of items. And how many groups we have. Or the number of groups we have. And number of groups. And we want to know the number of items in each group. Okay? Here, in grouping in problems, we know the total number and number of items. And we want to know the number of groups. So, for example, on sharing problems, if we have 15 cookies and we want to share them among 3 students. So here we know the total number and groups and the number of groups. We want to know how many cookies will each student get. So we divide the number of total cookies divided by the groups, 3 groups. 15 divided by 3 equals 5 cookies. So each friend or each student will get 5 cookies. At the first term, we use the part model to solve this problem. Here we write 15, and here we divide it or share it among 3 groups. Each group will contain 5 cookies. Okay. In this term, we will take another model to solve this problem. We will take the whole model as we use it in the fraction. Here we have one whole. One whole is 15 cookies. We want to divide this one whole into 3 equal parts or 3/3 that represent 3 groups. So in each group we write 5. The division equation will be 15 divided by 3 equal parts or 3 groups equals 5. Okay. Open your book, page number 134. Omar has 18 pieces of candy. This is the total number of candies. He wants to give the same amount to each of his 6 friends. Here, the number of groups. And this is the total number. So, how many pieces would each friend get? We will use the whole model to solve this problem. How many candies we have? 18. We want to share this 18 candies among 6 friends. So we will divide this one whole into 6 equal parts. At the first, we divided it into 3 equal parts. Then, so we have 3 thirds. Then we divided each part into halves. Now we have 6 equal parts. Each part will get how many candy? Okay. The equation division will be 18 divided by 6 equals what? From timetable equals 3. So each part will get, or each friend will get 3 candies. So how many pieces would each friend get? Yes, 3 pieces of candies. Here, 3 pieces of candies. Each friend will get 3 pieces of candy. The second one, directions. Solve the following division problems. Show your work in the bar model. Then write an equation to match the story problem. Number 1, I have 20 figs. This is the total number of items, 20 figs. To divide evenly between 4 plates. This is the number of groups. How many figs should I put on each plate? Okay, so we have 20 and we want to divide it into 4 equal parts. Each part will get what? How many? So the equation will be 20 divided by 4 equals what? From timetable, what times 4 equals 20? Yes, 4 times 5 equals 20. So the 20 divided by 4 equals 5 figs. So each plate will contain 5 figs. Here, each part will contain 5 figs. Okay, this is number 2. Solve this problem with your own, and this one like we solved the first one. Here, write a story problem that matches the bar model below. In this bar model, the total number of items is 42. This is the total number of items. Here, how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 groups. So the equation will be, division equation will be 42 divided by how many groups? 7 groups. Equals how many items? 6 items. So write a story problem to match this bar model or this equation problem as you like.